One of the very interesting arguments I see on the internet, especially on the X platform, is that trading is gambling. And this is not totally true, though some beginner traders and some struggling traders tend to gamble in trading. This doesn't mean trading is gambling. As a matter of fact, trading is an art. And of course, you've seen it over time on this channel that we have traded, placed a lot of profitable trade, very high profitable trade like the one we just had right here. And this can only be achieved through skills, right? Um, though some people tend to gamble, but trading is not gambling. Now, when you gamble, you are actually taking a 50-50 chance, which means your prediction has a 50% chance of coming through and of course going against you. That is gambling. The chances are half over half, which is 50-50. But when you are a trader, it is different. If you have a reasonable trading system, you can have a system that gives you a high percentage of, maybe like 85-90% of being accurate, and only 15 to 20% of being wrong. This is the difference between trading and gambling. And as a successful trader, you need to plan. Planning is part of being a successful trader, and of course, the ability to manage risk is also a trait of a successful trader. And of course, you analyze as a trader. You analyze, and of course, you also have to know how your mind works. You need this skill to be a successful trader, and of course, you also have to know how the mind of other people work, because that's what you do when you analyze the market through the help of price action. And of course, you have to know how the market work, the economy work. So you have to know all of these things to be a successful trader. And I'm not sure you need all of these things to be a gambler. You don't need all of these. So it is different to be a gambler and to be a successful trader. If you gamble in trading, it is just because you have no system. If you have systems that work, that is not gambling. Those are calculated risk, in my own personal opinion. And this is what I teach on our mentorship program, which is currently running. You want to join? We keep the link on the comment section. Join the Telegram channel, contact support team. I will show you everything you need to be a profitable trader and not gamble anymore. So we teach you everything you need to how to plan, how to manage risk, how to analyze, how to trade, how to execute. These things are characteristics of a successful trader. I'm not sure any gambler has all of these characters. Okay, so being profitable in trading has nothing to do with gambling. It has nothing to do with luck, because gambling is 100%, in my opinion, luck, because anyone can gamble and win. Even a blind person can gamble and win. A deaf can predict the outcome of a sports event and win. Anybody can do that. In the area where I came from, where I'm from, people who gamble tends to meet some of these people that are insane, that are mentally unstable, and they ask them for predictions. So these people are mentally incapable people that cannot take care of themselves, predicting the event or the outcome of sport events. So you can see that anybody can predict, but you can't do this in trade. Those people cannot trade. So this is different. Those people with those mental disorder, they can't trade. So that is the thing. There's a difference between gambling and actually being a successful trader. So you want to start being a successful trader and not gamble anymore. That's why you need to join us today. And of course, let's show you how we place this type of very high profitable trade, so you can start to change the way you see the market, change the way you trade, and of course start to make reasonable profit for yourself. So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you all have it. We have just won this very beautiful trade. So we are going to go ahead to explain why I took this very profitable trade. Before I do that, I want to encourage you to join our signal group. We have a Telegram channel where we give away a lot of signals every single day. You want to join us now and make profit with us, guys. You don't have to have any trading knowledge, any trading skill or systems to be a part of this. You just have to copy the signals, paste them, and that's all you need to be a profitable trader with us. So take advantage of our good humor and just let's do this together. That being said, let's explain why I took this trade Mind you, if you find value right here, right now, please give this video a thumbs up. This helps this video to reach out for more people like you who are looking for content like this. This is the best you can find. This is nowhere else, okay? So make sure you help other people find it by giving it a thumbs up. And of course, you want to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next content. We also have a lot of content on the channel. You want to watch them and of course learn how we trade. For those of you who cannot afford, mentorship program, we have a lot of resources here. If you are very serious minded, you can use all we have here to build yourself a reasonable trading system. That being said, let us explain this very beautiful trade. So in my previous I think in my previous video I traded something similar to this. Now the reason why I traded this setup is because I was having a range. Okay, so in the past we had a serious downfall of this currency pair. The price was falling down seriously, and then this is the very strong downtrend because we're having a series of lower lows and lower highs, and then when the price created this new low, price we're unable to break it. So we have the price returning back. This is the previous lower high swing. Price tested it, fell back, unable to test this level. Price came again to this previous lower high swing again, created this, came back to this exact same low, unable to break it, and price rose again to the upside. This came back to this previous lower high swing, also couldn't break it, came all the way down and also couldn't break on this level. So this is a typical range. So for those of you who are just joining us, this is what we refer to as a range. It's the period in the market where price tends to move in a straight line. So if you're having that kind of a market, it means that price is being consolidated and price is trapped. Okay, so we can also trade in between this range, or we can wait until price close above outside of the range, then we can wait for that, then we trade the explosion of the price, because when price escapes this range, price will go up in direction of the either of the breakout, either on the seller side or on the buyer side. But you don't want to be trading this type of range, because on breakout on this type of range, the reason because this range is too wide. It's too wide. Okay, it is too wide, so there is no much pressure on this very one. If you have a very tight range, a very tight range is better, because that one has a lot of pressure on it, and when it explodes, it is usually very, very strong. So I came and the price were somewhere around here, and price came and all the way up to this previous high. As you can see, price has respected this level over time, on this level, on this level, and on this level. This made this level a very strong resistance level, which means that the sellers are usually very strong at that level. It has shown, and you can all see it right here. So all we could do is just simple: wait for the price to come back to that level where sellers are strong, and then we can join the sellers for price to go down. It is just a common sense logic. Okay, so that's what we saw here. Price came all the way up to this level, and then did I just place the trade immediately? The price came all the way back up? No. If I had placed the trade on this level, maybe I would have won the trade very narrowly, but I didn't place the trade right here. I waited for what we call the weaknesses. Okay, this is very essential. Due to the fact that I'm a professional, sometimes I may not do that depending on what I see. But if you want to trade this, being that you don't know how to trade professionally yet, what you want to do is wait for pure weaknesses. Weaknesses, which means we want to see that the price is reducing, which means the candles are becoming smaller. That is a typical sign of weaknesses in the market. Now you want to make sure you do all of this research and make sure you do all of this accurately, so that you can win more trade. Because when you win more trade, you tend to build your confidence over time, and this is what this is going to help you on the long run. So to build your confidence in trading, try as much as possible to win as many trades as you possibly can. Do your best to see how you can lose as few trades as you possibly can. That way you can build your confidence as well. Make sure you also following your systems and following your rules, so that you know what you're doing, and that will make your confidence stronger. So on this level, price came all the way up. See, price created its new weaknesses here. This is a doji, it's kind of indecision, followed by this strong candle. It's the reverse hammer, which means the sellers are strong. I took my trade at the end of this candle, and you can see that price is still falling. So this is everything about this very beautiful live operation. I hope you learned something and you can apply. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section. We are very good at replying to comments. anything related to this very strategy or any trading content that you may have. If you have interest in becoming a mentorship, joining our mentorship program, join us today. We keep the link below on the comment section. Join our Telegram channel, contact the support team. We show you everything you need to be a part of us. You also want to be a part of our signals and trade, even though you are busy, you have no trading system or strategy, but you want to be making passive income with us. You want to also take part on all these beautiful signals we give out every single day, 100% free, guys. So join us today and let's make money together. Of course, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Until then, make sure you are trading, make sure you're working hard, and have a good day.